Right, what's going on, guys? It's Gig Guy Grant. Today is Tuesday the 8th of July 2025. It's 6:30 in the morning and I have just gone online. So we've got £0 in the bank, 0 miles on the clock. Yeah, I was out filming yesterday morning. I done £85 in 2.5 hours locally, stopped off to charge. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the gym, blah, 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 blah. Ended up doing like a split shift. I went out far too late in the evening. By the time I went out, I was shattered. Ruined the evening, so ruined the video on top of that, so those clips have gone. I'm currently on about 73%. So we'll do okay for now. Yeah, 6:30, it's a little bit later than I like to start, but there's a reason for that. I ended up going to sleep a little bit later last night because I was trying to do a split shift yesterday, but I was out doing a run this morning, okay? So I like to go to the gym a bit here and there. But this job, we sit on our asses too long, day in, day out. So need to keep moving. So yeah, this morning I went on a run. I'm on a app called Runner, and it's like a new to 5K plan. But I ended up cutting like the rest periods short. But yeah, so I've done like a little run this morning. So yeah, I am training for London Landmarks half marathon, and it is in April 2026 next year. I have a place with Movember, like a charity place, so I need to raise a minimum of £300. So on this channel, I am going to start posting about the activity stuff a little bit more. One, hopefully it motivates you guys to get out, get off your bums, and get your heart rate up. It's good for your heart, so get to it. But on the back of that, it gives me a little bit of accountability, knowing that I've got to keep you guys updated. But yeah, I will put like donation links in there. Even if you donate £1 or something, if you can just help, every little helps. It's for charity, it's not for me, I won't get a penny of it. Yeah, as time goes on, we'll get into that a little bit more, but I've done my first run of the plan. I've got a long time to go until the half marathon training, but right now I'm on a 5K training plan, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I am online, 6:32 AM right now. No jobs have come through as of yet. Let's go. Right, so time now, 6:36 AM, and the first job has just come in. It's a lovely local £4 job. It's definitely not looking busy this morning, but time will tell. Yeah, I've got half a mile to pick up and it's less than a mile to drop off, so not the worst in the world. Let's go. Right, so the first job is complete. That was £4.74. 2.4 miles on the clock, and the time right now is 6:45, and no follow-on job just yet. Some of you will know, some of you won't know, there's a measurement that your body has called a VO2 max, which is like how much oxygen your body can use. And after that run this morning, and with all my gym activities, I've been like trying to sit in a sauna as well, which I do enjoy. Yeah, my VO2 max went up from 37 to 38 today, so hey, my VO2 max is rubbish. I'm still, my Garmin app says I'm still in the bottom 30% for my gender and age, so hey, we're gonna work on it. Yeah, let's go. Right, so I have just completed another job. Right, so I have a job coming up now. It keeps coming up. It's going from Brentwood to Goodmays, and that means going through all the traffic for the Gallows Corner roundabout, and it's come up on my phone about 4 or 5 times now. They're trying to do it as UberX priority now. They've tried Comfort. No one's having it. Just go and get on the train if you can. There's just no point even trying to get that as a job. But anyway, that last job is done. It was a Comfort job, £5.75. It's only like a mile, 2 miles, if that, and 4.1 miles on the clock. So £10.49 for the day. 2 jobs completed. Let's go. Right, so time now, 6:58 AM. Straight after filming that clip, just as I turn the camera off, another job comes in. It's just a local job to the station. I've got 1.4 miles to pick up. I picked up this guy before. Let's go. Right, so we've got 8 miles on the clock. That job paid £4.65, and we've got £15.14 in the bank. I have just rejected a local job. There's some temporary traffic lights near the station, and it's just going to waste my time. Anything after 7:30, this place is bad enough. So I'm just going to get out while I can. Let's go. Right, so I have just accepted a local job in Billericay. £4.65, I think it was. just going to Billericay station. Time is 7:13 a.m. Let's go. Right, so another job done. 7:22 a.m. right now. That one paid £4.64 and we're on £19.78 for the day. 12.4 miles on the clock, and we have another local job. I've got about a mile to pick up and it's about a mile drop off. Let's go. Right, so time now 7:34 a.m. That job paid £4.80 and we've got £24.58 in the bank. 15.2 miles on the clock. Now I have just accepted a surge job for £12 and some change. But it is a 3 mile pickup and a 3 mile drop off back to the station. So it still works out about £2 a mile, so it's not bad going and it shouldn't take too long at all, hopefully. So yeah, let's go. Right, so time now 7:56 a.m. That job paid £13, had to wait a couple minutes for him when I got there. Puts us on £37.58 and we have 21.4 miles on the clock. And I have just accepted another job. I think it's like £8.40 or something, so let's go. Right, so the time now is 8:14 a.m. That job paid £8.44. Puts us on £46.02 for the day. And we have 25.1 miles on the clock right now. So yes, the traffic's building up in Billericay. I think I'm going to head towards Basildon area now. I am hungry. I woke up this morning, went out for my run, come back, had a shower, hopped straight in the car. So yes, I'm going to eat some food soon. I just want to get this morning rush bit over and done with. Right, so I'm in Basildon now. Traffic everywhere right now. I have just accepted a local job, little £5. I think it was, I've got 0.7 miles to pick up. Yeah, it's 8:30 right now. Let's go. Right, so that job is all done. It's now 8:43 a.m. That job was just over 3 miles and it was £5.70. Didn't take too long, but I thought it was just like a short local job, but obviously got that wrong. Yeah, we will catch up when the next job comes in. Let's go. Right, so I've just accepted the next job. I did forget to say, I'm on £51.72 now. 34.4 miles on the clock. Now I've just accepted a job going to Basildon Hospital, which can be a little bit risky, but that's because of traffic. But that's normally coming from Basildon Town Centre. I think this is going the other way round, hopefully. It's paying about £8. It's a green job. Let's go. Okay, so the time now is 9 a.m, dead on. What I would like to call the end of the morning rush. That job paid £8.07. Wasn't too long. We're on £59.79. So was that 2.5 hours, just shy of £60. We've got 39.8 miles on the clock. So I'm going to stay online, but I'm going to try and get a Tesco Express or something. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need to get a drink, something to eat. Maybe have a little toilet stop and we'll catch up soon. Right, so time now is 9:35 a.m. Went to the BP petrol station at Basildon. The toilet was closed. They didn't have the drink I wanted, so I just drove a few miles to Tesco supermarket. Got a meal deal and a couple bits. Been to the toilet finally. Got to empty the bladder. That reminds me. Wait there. Now, maybe this is more for new drivers, I don't know, but if you see me with this bag and I'm going in a supermarket or a petrol station, especially at night time, you know what time it is. This is my emergency toilet pack. These are not from this Tesco, but anti-bac wipes. Listen, these toilets that we go to, all these public ones are disgusting. Especially at like the BP at Stansted, the BP at Gatwick. Furthermore, even like the toilets at AVA, if you ever go there at Heathrow, you can just end up at some disgusting places. I got these from Temu. I got like a multi-pack, I think. There's 10 in there. They're like a sheet cover. I think you can see that. So it kind of like covers the seat instead of having to put toilet roll down, because sometimes these toilets don't even have toilet roll. They've not been cleaned. And then just wet wipes, tissue. Do not get caught out on the road if you need to go for a number 2 and not have some essentials with you. Let's go. Right, so 9:52 a.m. I just drove up through to Billericay. I've just come out of Billericay now, heading back towards the Brentwood area. No jobs. And this is why I get caught up in doing the split shifts. Because it gets so dead after 9 o'clock. Right, what's going on, guys? We're back. It's a little bit later in the day, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, after that last clip, I drove from Basildon into Billericay, back to Brentwood, and it was dead. I'd done a little loop. And apart from a couple base fare £4 jobs, like not worth doing, they were just too far away and whatever. I went home, chilled out for a bit, see the kids and chilled out, had a little nap and had my dinner and whatever. I've just been to charge the car. The time now is 7:47 p.m. I've just gone back online, and yeah, I think we're just going to start heading towards the London direction, at least get inside the M25 and see where we end up. Let's go. Right, so the time now is 8:03 p.m. I have just accepted a job. I just stopped off while I had the opportunity to go for a number 1, empty the bladder at Shell petrol station in Upminster, because when you get into London it's not ideal. Yeah, I'm doing a job from Upminster to Romford. I think it's going to the train station. I think it's paying about £8. Right, so that job is all done. It's now 20 past 8, 8:20 p.m. I got that wrong. That job only paid £6.71. Oy. So that puts us on £66.50 in total for the day. And I'm now in Romford. I've got 91% battery currently. I charged up to 95 earlier, but I've got 77.8 miles on the clock in total. So I think I'm going to do a little loop of Romford on the ring road, see if anything comes up. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Right, so it's definitely a quiet Tuesday. The time now is 8:42 p.m. I've done a loop of the ring road in Romford. I drove through Dagenham East, come through the Heathway, and I'm now on the A13 heading into London. I'm not loving life right now. But hey, we're out. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's go. Right, another update. 8:53 p.m. I've just drove past Canary Wharf. I didn't go in there. I'm in Limehouse Link now, as you might see. No jobs. No jobs. Tell a lie, sorry. One come up for about £8 to pick up from Canary Wharf and to drop off in Greenwich. Not doing that. And as always, there's a job now from SE16 dropping off just near Cable Street. Not happening. Catch up soon. Right, so I'm just coming down the highway. I'm starting to get jobs come through. All UberX and green stuff. I've just had a job come up from Wapping to Heathrow, Terminal 2, for £26. I can't lie, I'm tired of Uber. I can't lie. And I was messaging a friend of mine. I'm not going to say his first name on here, but you know, YouTuber, Uber Diaries. The last 2 weeks from Uber, when you get the weekly statement, it's told me that Uber have taken 34%, and that's after the VAT as well. So they take 20% VAT of whatever the customer pays, and they're taking an average of 34% after that. £26 to Heathrow from East London is disgusting. I miss doing exec work. When this license gets renewed, I need to get back to exec work because that is terrible. I think I'd rather go home empty-handed than do that. Right, so we're back with the on the window. We've got the sun visor light helping. Time now is 9:45 p.m. We're just by Finchley Central Station. That job paid £32.37. and puts us on £98.87 for the day. And we've got 104.3 miles on the clock. Let's go. Right, so I've just accepted a £10.95 job. I've got 1.6 miles to pick up, and it's going to N16. So Stoke Newington, Stamford Hill area. Time is 9:50 p.m. Let's go. Right, okay, so the time now is 10:20 p.m. That job is all complete, and it paid £10.97. We're just off Stoke Newington Church Street right now, and we're on £109.84, and we're on 111.4 miles. So yeah, I've got jobs coming up, just nothing I want to do right now. I might turn Uber X off, but it is surging in the city and stuff now, so I'm going to start heading that way. Right, so time now 10:59 p.m. I have just completed a comfort job. I couldn't film before. It's not the easiest when you're in the city and stuff. I just had a job from Farringdon up to Highbury. It was a comfort job, and it paid £16.69, and that was for like 3 miles or something, so not too bad. That puts us on £126.53, and we're on 118.2 miles, so we have just overtook the pounds to mile ratio, and especially with all the driving into London, that put me behind as such. But yeah, so I'm in Highbury now. I'm going to start heading back again to the city, sort of like Farringdon area maybe. I don't know, we'll see where it comes up, but it is surging still a little bit, so yeah, let's see how we get on. Let's go. Right, so I've just pulled up at Beaconsfield Services. Time now is 12:52 a.m. so that last job I just done, I got an Uber Green job, and it went to Beaconsfield Railway Station, and that was from Covent Garden, and it was £55.54, and it took 52 minutes 46 seconds, 26 miles. So it puts us on £182.07. I am busting for a number one. Need to empty the bladder. Let's go. The time now is 1:37 a.m. and I'm parked up right now quickly just by Grosvenor Square. It's the time of the night I want to try and get a job heading back east, closer to Brentwood the better, but one thing I just don't feel like you ever get jobs heading out that way. You'd be lucky to get stuff heading out towards like Dagenham and stuff. Like you end up getting like Stratford, Plaistow, Barking, Dagenham, and you've still just got to cover the rest empty. So I'm going to pull up in Mayfair quickly, have a little drive round and see how it goes, but I don't want to just be sitting around for too long. Hey, a bit of a different angle just to finish off this video. So the time is 3:13 a.m. so I'm heading home now. I didn't get no jobs in Central that I was able to take heading home. I did get one job come up, but it was like a trip radar and you had to match, and I didn't get accepted for it, and it was going from like Liverpool Street area all the way to Hockley, which is like near Rayleigh, and it was paying £60, but I didn't get it. That would have been perfect for me. On my way home, I ended up getting a job flag up from Ilford to Chafford 100, just an Uber X job, and that paid £19.63, and that puts me on £201.70 for the day. I've got 209.7 miles on the clock. I'm driving right now, so you can do the maths, but we're going to call it a day, a night, whatever. We're all finished. Thank you for watching. Hopefully tomorrow I get my charger installed, because I wasted half hour, 45 minutes today, plus driving to the charger, plus all the money I paid out for the charging, as I have been for the last few weeks, which has been a nightmare. So keep you updated. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. The numbers are going up slowly, so it's all good. Peace out.